Meow everyone, I'm Tim. Fasten your seatbelts because we're taking off, but leave your fear of flying on the ground. Before we start, I'd like to ask you to watch the whole video, and if you enjoy it, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. This is a journey through time visiting two historic events. Our destination is May 20th, the day humanity decided the Atlantic Ocean wasn't that big after all. I'll tell you about two legends who, 5 years apart, challenged the void. A man who couldn't see straight ahead, and a woman who didn't know the word impossible. Get ready, today we fly above the clouds with Charles Lindbergh and Amelia Earhart. Let's go back to May 20th, 1927, New York, 7:52 a.m. A young pilot named Charles Lindbergh takes off from the mud of Roosevelt Field aboard the Spirit of St. Louis. Do you know what the most absurd part was? His plane was practically a giant fuel tank with wings. To make room for fuel, Lindbergh didn't even have a windshield. He had to use a periscope to see where he was going. He stayed suspended between sky and sea for 33 hours and 30 minutes, all alone, fighting sleep and hallucinations. Until he saw the lights of Paris. It was the first solo, non-stop transatlantic flight, an achievement that made the world a smaller place. But history loves coincidences. Exactly 5 years later, on May 20th, 1932, Amelia Earhart decided to challenge that same destiny. She wanted to prove that the sky has no gender. She took off from Newfoundland, aiming for the infinite, the first woman to cross the Atlantic solo. If you think it was a walk in the park for her, you're dead wrong. Her bright red Lockheed Vega 5B was battered by violent storms and ice that weighed down the wings. Midway, the engine even started spitting flames. Yet, Amelia didn't give up. After 15 hours of fighting the elements, she landed in a pasture near Derry, Northern Ireland. Imagine the scene. Amelia steps out of the plane among frightened cows, and a stunned farmer asks where she came from. She calmly replied,
"From America."
What remains of that May 20th? Two achievements that inspired millions of dreamers. Charles Lindbergh became the most famous man on the planet, though his private life was later marked by dramatic lights and shadows. Write Charles Lindbergh in the comments if you want a deep dive video on him. Amelia Earhart, on the other hand, became an immortal icon, vanishing into thin air in 1937 during her attempt to circumnavigate the globe. A mystery that still fascinates the world today. But in this journey through time, we prefer to remember them like this, suspended between clouds and sea, on that magical May 20th. We've reached the end of this journey, so let me ask you, would you have the courage to lock yourself in a fuel tank with wings, or a tiny red plane to challenge the unknown? Let me know in the comments. As for me, I'm going for a nap. This journey was truly long. Meow everyone, see you on the next trip.